Hello musicians, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to dive into the interesting world of music theory. And don't worry if you're a complete beginner, we're going to start from the very beginning. My name is Arshia and let's get started. So to understand music theory, let's start with the building blocks of music. Notes. Notes are the individual sounds that make up music. In the Western musical theory, we have 7 main notes and we call them A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. These notes repeat in a pattern, creating what we call an octave. That means in a piano, between each octave, if you count the notes, you should find 7 notes in each octave. But that's not true. For example, in piano, you have more than 7 keys. So what about the rest of the notes? What about those black keys? That's where sharps and flats come in. A sharp raises a note by a half step, and a flat lowers a note by a half step. For example, if we start on a C and go up a half step, we're going to get C sharp. So if we want to actually talk in detail, we actually have 12 notes in between each octave. For example, starting from C to the next C, you have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and that's 12, and then you have a C. Hey guys, Future Arshia here. So wanted to mention that you can also read those notes saying C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, and so on. Instead of saying sharps, they have the same value, and you're talking about the same notes when you're talking about those stuff. So yeah, I think that was worth mentioning. Okay, bye. Okay, now that you know the name of the notes, let's explore how we notate them on paper. The system that we used is called sheet music, and it's like a musical language that musicians can use to read or play or sing a piece of music accurately. There are 5 horizontal lines on the paper when you want to notate something, and we call those lines staff, and we notate our notes on those staffs. So each line and space on the staff represents a different pitch. And also there's something called a clef. So when you use different clefs on the staff, it's basically like talking in different accents or different dialects while you're still speaking the same language. The rules are the same, but when you notate something on the staff and use different clefs, the same notes in different clefs have different sounds. For example, when you have a note on the bottom line of the staff, when you're using the treble clef, that note is an E. But when you use a bass clef, that note is a G. Now, have you ever seen sheet music? Have you ever wondered what are those weird looking symbols that you see on the staff? Those are actually our notes. The shape of the note heads tell us the duration of the notes. For instance, a filled in oval is a quarter note, and an oval with a stem, that's an eighth note. And the more flags or beams you add to the stems, the shorter the duration of the notes is going to be. So basically, for every single flag or stem you add to the notes, that's going to cut the time value in half. For example, as I mentioned, if you add one stem to the quarter note, it's going to be an eighth. Then add another one, it's going to be a 16th. Now let's talk about rhythm. Rhythm is the pattern of sound and silence. The most fundamental unit of rhythm is the beat. Imagine tapping your foot to a song. That steady pulse that you hear in a song is called beat. Also, we can have different rhythms. For example, we have 4/4, we have 3/4, we have 5/4, we have 2/4, we have 6/8. What does all this mean though? So when I say 4/4, each of these fours has a meaning. The first 4 is saying I have 4 notes, and the second 4 is basically telling you the value of those notes. So do you remember when I said quarter notes? When we use 4 quarter notes, we get 1 beat. And when I say 4/4, and we measure our songs by beats. So when I say 4/4, it means every beat has 4 quarter notes. If I say 4/8, it means every beat has 4 eighth notes. When I say 6/8, it means every beat has 6 eighth notes. When I say 3/4, it means every beat has 3 quarter notes. It's really simple, and I'm going to give you a couple examples how we count them and how different beats sound. So for 4/4, this is how it's going to sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4 quarter notes and 1 beat. 3/4 is 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Again, that's 3 quarter notes. 6/8 is 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. The same way that when you're playing a melody, different notes give you different feelings. It's the same with rhythm as well. Different rhythms give you different feelings. For example, 6/8 rhythms are usually happier, and 2/4 is stronger and heavier because there is a lot of movement in 6/8. It's da 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 da. But for 2/4, it's da da 1 2 1 2. I'll talk about how you can use all these different rhythms in my arranging videos, but for now I think that's a basic understanding that you need to have. Well, that's it for today's video on music theory basics. I hope you found this introduction to music theory helpful. I'm gonna get more into detail about music theory in my next videos. I'm gonna start talking about scales and modes and how we can apply all this knowledge to write more catchy melodies. But for all that, make sure to subscribe, like, and stick around until those videos come out. And also, please let me know if you want me to make any specific videos on any subject. I would love to hear from you. And again, thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one.